Hello there. Who are you?
Who, me?
You?
Why?
What?
Sorry?
For the love of Christ.
Well, this isn't getting us anywhere.
I am sorry.
Today we're diving into a twisted feast of infatuation.
Fancy.
Into a world where love is the main course
Good choice.
and control is the garnish.
That sounds delicious.
To bring an expression of our obsession to
You?
Let's get you an apron.
You leave me gifts every day. I enjoy them as friendly offerings. I can't let them mean anything more because you... Oh, that is phenomenal. We still spend time together. Between your busy work schedule and volunteering at a soup kitchen, you could use all the help you can get. It's not that I don't want you. We have a connection, something deep. But the last time I loved someone, well, I can't risk repeating history.
Love's offering of, well, love, looks like a basic lemon tart with a little cream on top. But we're going to do something a bit more snazzy and swap out the cream for Italian meringue.
You are one of the smartest people I've ever met.
First things first, grab yourself a food processor and toss in 300 grams of plain flour, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and 2 tablespoons of icing sugar. Give that a quick pulse to combine.
That's enough.
Next, add in 200 grams of cold cubed unsalted butter and pulse until you've got a texture that's just like fine breadcrumbs. Add 1 tablespoon of water at a time until it all comes together.
It's perfect. Thank you.
Get the dough onto a clean worktop and bring it together to form a ball. The key is to handle the dough as little as possible so that the butter doesn't melt or your dreams of a flaky crust will melt with it.
Oh, no.
Wrap the dough in cling film and let it chill in the fridge for an hour. On a floured work surface, roll out your chilled dough until it's about 2mm thick. To make perfect little individual pies like love, you need cute teeny tart cases about 4 or 5 inches in diameter.
Fancy.
To make the dough easier to handle, cut it into pieces a little larger than the tins, and grease the tins with a little butter. Push the dough right down into all the crevices. Trim off the excess so that the dough is perfectly flush with the top of the tins. Prick the bottoms all over with a fork. This will give the steam somewhere to go and prevent any bubbling up and uneven bottoms.
Do you think this peach looks like a butt?
Now these need another 20 minutes in the fridge to set up. We're going to blind bake our tart cases, so line them all with baking paper. Scrunching it up first makes it easier to shape. Fill the cases with baking beans or uncooked beans or rice. Blind baking helps the pastry base to cook evenly, and weighing it down stops it from puffing up so it stays nice and flat and even. These are going to blind bake for 20 to 25 minutes at 190 fan until there are no large raw areas on the bottom. Carefully get out the hot beans or rice, they've done their job.
Saved by the bell.
Return the pastry cases to the oven for a further 10 to 12 minutes uncovered until the bases are a uniform golden brown colour and fully cooked through. These babies need to be left alone to cool in their tins.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
For the filling, grab 2 large lemons and let's zest and juice them. Strain the juice through a sieve into a measuring jug. And top it off with water until you have 300 millilitres of liquid magic. In a saucepan to the lemon zest, add 2 tablespoons of corn flour and 100 grams of caster sugar. Slowly pour in your lemony water while whisking to make sure that we avoid any pesky lumps.
Man, it's important!
get that on the heat. Keep that whisk moving, and once it comes to a simmer, keep stirring for 1 more minute and then pull it off the heat. Add in 50 grams of butter and mix until melted. Separate 4 eggs. Pop the whites aside for later and add the yolks into the saucepan. Give it a good whisk in and then return the saucepan to a medium heat. Whisk continuously and keep an eye on things.
Watch it.
This is going to need to bubble away for a minute or two until it thickens up nicely. Once it's thickened enough that it plops from the spoon, it's ready. Pour this luscious lemon filling into your cooled pastry cases.
It smells great.
We need to leave the filling to cool down completely before topping. If you want to follow love to the T, just pop a little whipped cream on top and be done with it. But if you want to join us and break the rules,
We have to break out of our comfort zone.
I'm going to use a stand mixer, but you can use an electric hand whisk instead. Personally though, I would avoid the commitment of whipping this by hand. Start off by wiping everything down with white vinegar. Meringues are known for being tricky, but you just need to follow a few simple steps.
Now don't look so scared. Take a breath.
The vinegar removes any traces of grease, as this will stop the whites from whipping up properly. Get your 4 reserved egg whites from earlier, make sure they're at room temp, and whisk until they form soft peaks. In the meantime, make a sugar syrup. Pour 100 millilitres of water into a small saucepan with 200 grams of sugar and get that on the heat. You can help things along by stirring in the sugar, but make sure you stop stirring as soon as it reaches a boil. We're going to let this bubble away until it reaches 116 degrees centigrade. Now the egg whites are at soft peaks, drop in half a teaspoon of cream of tartar to help stabilise the meringue. Then slowly start pouring in the sugar syrup, whisking constantly. Patience is key, don't rush, just very slowly pour in the syrup in a constant stream.
Oh, you got this.
This does take a bit of time, but after about 10 minutes, you'll have stiff peaks that are glossy and perfect.
I thought I was doing it for the best reasons.
You can just spoon the meringue on top if you prefer, but I like to pipe it on top.
You're insane.
Now, Love just goes for a classic piped swirl in the centre. But the beauty of using meringue instead of cream is that you can have fun with piping different designs on top. And now the piece de resistance. Grab a blowtorch. Lightly toast that meringue to a beautiful golden perfection. For a final flourish, we're mimicking Love and popping a little lemon slice on top. In the show, it looks like Love used fresh lemon, but we've gone for a candied slice instead. You can find our recipe for candied lemon slices linked in the description box below and over on biteclub.tv.
I never knew love until I met you.
And there you have it, beautiful lemon meringue pies, the perfect expression of love and obsession.
Oh, it's like eating pure sex. How am I supposed to resist this?
If you enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe and leave us a little lemon emoji in the comments below. You can find all our recipes and any equipment used in this video on our website linked in the description box below. Catch all new episodes of Gobblebox monthly here on BCTV.
I'm so happy. I can't wait. Okay.
Remember, the first rule of Bite Club is you talk about Bite Club.